Hello everyone, Rommie Lee here, and welcome to the premiere of the great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Now, this game has quite a history. I actually don't know how old it is, but when it came out on the 3DS, I want to say, obviously it never came to America because it wasn't part of the main series. Well, fast forward like 5 years, I want to say 5 years, and now it's, I don't know if it's remastered, but they ported it to a plethora of systems, but I went with the Switch because it's just easier. But all I care about is more Ace Attorney. I wish Ace Attorney Investigations would get the same treatment because, come on, that's a Miles Edgeworth series, and I'm sure we'd all like that very much. We never did get the second one. Oh. Well, I'd like to... Oh, probably go to language. There we go. You all know me and my filthy weeb habits. Reader. In place of autoplay. Oh. I don't need any of that. As I'm recording this, the last episode of my videos was my Torna, the Golden Country one. As of yet, no one's watched it, and I kind of feel better for that because I definitely I got a bit colorful in my language in the later half of the video. In retrospect, it's kind of funny, but well, if it ever gets watched, I won't mind. But let's delay this no longer. Select adventure. I've been eager to dive on into this game, so let's just do it. That guy looks a little too surprised by those balloons. He's been murdered.
そして今、そんな時代を舞台に一つの物語が幕を開く。
No, this man wasn't murdered. He was killed. Anyways, everyone, welcome to episode 1, The Adventure of the Great Departure. Also, I'm joined by Matt, but he's doing his own thing. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm glad to have Ace Attorney at some capacity grace my channel. I don't know if I'd want to play through the originals again. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate? I wonder what kind of cool mechanics we'll have in this game. It had to have been remastered. This game looks too nice to just be blown up from a 3DS port. Nani? Oh, no, nothing. Save your glares, murderer. How can you even see me? The bill of your hat is blocking your eyes. Gomenasai. I'm also joined by Squeakies, who's sleeping. My name is Ryonosuke Naruhodo. So for anyone who doesn't know, I'm kind of versed in both the original and localized Ace Attorney world, mainly thanks to the anime. Phoenix Wright, as you know, is, that's the localized name for, well, Phoenix Wright. His original name was, well, the family name was Naruhodo. I forget his first name. This is his ancestor. I'm a second-year student at the Imperial Yume University. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now here I am, awaiting my trial. Stop monologuing to yourself. That's enough. Whoa, who's this guy? Seems pretty serious. I wonder if he's an ancestor to Miles Edgeworth, who I know his name was Mitsurugi. The names are starting to get hazy to me. He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer. And who are you? I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Lawyer? Yes. And until the judge has given his verdict on the case. I like how his headband is flowing, even though I doubt there's any wind circulation in the room. No one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So you will hold your tongue. Technicalities. Look at you, you haven't even graduated yet. Oh, so he's a student as well. And yet, I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave. Right, Ryonosuke? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. You know, I can relate to Ryonosuke because I apologize a lot in just passing a phrase. What are you apologizing to me for? I like that lazy, hand wave, are you serious? Oh, no, I suppose that wasn't my fault. I mean, look, the window's closed. Where's the wind coming from? But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry. Ha 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 ha. There you go again, apologizing. Just like always. Oh, sorry. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by student. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? Of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. I could never murder someone. Never say never. Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up and hold your head high. You mean... I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryonosuke. Kazuma Asogi, my best friend. Also, actually, who knows? Maybe... No. Why am I saying descendants? They're the descendants. The ancestors of... I thought maybe it could be, Maya's ancestor, but no, they'd be... Spirit... Stop calling me. They'd be like the spirit mediums, which I think someone from there shows up too. I mean, he kind of looks like Edgeworth. In the jawline and stuff. But he's far more clever than I. A star student, in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive, considering he's still an undergraduate. It's not that impressive. The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old. Here in Japan, anyways. My qualifications don't mean much, yet. You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma, truly. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. Also, I'm losing my voice, so I apologize. Congratulations, Kazuma. Looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last. I know. I've been forever dreaming of this day. The wording there was kind of strange. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in court. So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you, and proud as your friend. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. Wow, and he's still a student. Well, that's anime for you. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too. Then come with me. We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's city of London together. If only it were that simple. Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. Gonna go shoot the professor. Bye! I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. Now I too must become a lawyer. It was straight after that. That's when it happened. I see. Asogi, may I have a word? Who's this now? Oh. Professor, I didn't know you were coming. It's a fancy puffball he has there. I actually never knew the name of that thing. I'm sure it has its own title or something. I don't know, leave me alone. Well, this case has personal significance to me. But never mind that for now, Asogi. You should go immediately to the judge's chambers. No. To His Excellency's chambers. Why? He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trial is a sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result. Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at university before. I see. I'll go at once then. I can't do female voices. I shall accompany you. No. Alright then, Ryonosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom. Yes, thanks, Kazuma. See, I think she's, the ancestor of the Fays. Awkward silence? If I may. Yes, sorry. You must be the defendant, Ryonosuke Naruhodo, I believe. Yes, that's right. My name is Yujin Mikotoba. I was gonna say Mikotaba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University. Professor Mikotoba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad. Asogi has told me about you. You and he are best friends, I understand. Wow, I can't believe Kazuma called me his best friend. As such, I feel you should know. Know what? Well, as you've no doubt heard, Asogi has been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that the permission will be revoked and never granted again. Man, one shot? Kazuma, do not throw away your shot. Ah, as I suspected, you were unaware of this. I had a feeling Asogi may have chosen not to tell you. But he's my best friend. He would never keep a secret from me. He agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered. But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing? The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances. I don't believe it. But I didn't do it, I swear. I'm not a murderer. I didn't kill him. He killed himself. I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial. Man, listen to that. Those aren't violins. Well, the strings. I'll call them the strings. It's pretty tense. Sorry, what do you mean? You'll soon understand once proceedings get underway. But, then what should I do? You better pray. Pray, son, that you come out of this alright. Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to conviction. Right, so... As soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do. I do. But what will the question be? Surely not. Do you accept the accusations brought before you? Of course not. Defendant! Get over here! Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once! Man, the bailiffs back in this period are a lot more aggressive than the one in the main timeline. It would seem our surreptitious discussions are to be cut short. So allow me to summarize. Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. So basically, Mikotoba here is telling me to admit guilt so Kazuma doesn't even have to, like, try and defend me, and therefore he could just go study abroad. That's not justice, my friend. Of course, as the defendant, the final decision is yours. What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving. There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway, you filth. This is it. If this trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. What's more, I'll be found guilty of murder. And so, with absolutely no idea of what lay ahead, I embarked on that unforgettable trial. My one and only chance of proving my innocence, the trial that would decide my destiny. Oh dear. Yeah, November 22nd, 9 a.m. It's always courtroom 2. Look at Ryonosuke, he's like, oh crap. So this is a courtroom. Gotta say, this game looks good. Oh, look at the ceiling, that's so cool. The Supreme Court of Judicature? I don't know how to pronounce that. No court in the land has more power. Who's our prosecutor? I couldn't think of the word. I don't much like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery. Lots of military and other uniforms in there. The powers that be have demanded that this be a secret trial. Oh dear. A secret trial. A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend. What? Why? It'll become clear in time, but for now, best be keeping your wits about you. You need to be concrete. You need to concentrate, Ryonosuke. It's about to begin. Of course. I knew it. The tutorial trial, it's always I forget their family name. It's that guy. Him and his bald descendants, they always look the same. This judge, on the other hand, exudes respect and power. The court will now hear the trial of Ryonosuke Naruhodo. Auchi, the prosecution is ready, Your Excellency. Actually, it's probably a moot. Actually, I don't know if the mic setup would even accommodate it. Could I? I thought it might be fun to have Matt voice some people, but forget it. As is the defense. I understand. Did you flip me off? You flipping me off over there? He's watching his videos. Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate. That's suspicious to me. You're all guilty. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to trial. As this is an unusual circumstance, I'm obliged to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial? This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant. But then, if I say I do, I don't even want to think about it. I need to answer quickly. What should I do? Well, what do you think, everybody? I guess I'll answer I do. Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who will add... I do. I like how he has the nervous, eye darting. What is the meaning of this unruly outburst in my court? I would like to inform the court that I, Ryonosuke Naruhodo, will be defending myself. You'll be... What? What are you playing at, Ryonosuke? Are you a freaking idiot? Professor Mikotoba told me everything, just now before the trial. He did what? He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose. I see. How sad. It means you don't have faith in me. You think I won't be able to get you off? No, it's not that, really. It's just that... Well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you... Yes. I knew that's how you'd feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Professor Mikotoba shouldn't have stuck his nose in. Well, he did. Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial. Well, well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel? Really? Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent, he's confident he could speak for himself. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san? Yeah. And now begins the Bloodline's ability of bullcrapping his way to victory. An admirable trait, just like Joseph Joestar. Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. Me too, kid. In fact, my mind's a complete blank. I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered. Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court, you must have perpetrated a most heinous crime indeed. Hate that guy. As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of that word of Japan. Accordingly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make my... Oh my god. I scare myself sometimes when I do stuff like that. I guess it's only natural. Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruhodo? Yes, Your Honor. Your Excellency. It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken. My competence? What does that mean? He's questioning your ability to do the job. Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am. Hey, Squeakies. So, let's start with the very simplest of questions. Yes. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case. Well, that's easy enough. I killed him. I've heard his name more times than I'd care to remember. But, wait. Hold it. I'm so nervous I can't even remember that. What was it again? Ryonosuke. Check the damn court record. Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank. You know me so well. All the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record. Even I knew that. But I can't even find it. It's simple. You can access the court record with a press of R. Kasuba, what are you talking about? If you ever find you've forgotten something, just consult that. It's all in there. You just have to press R for the court record? Alright. No time to lose. Alright, everyone, we got our court record. Wow, it's designed very nicely. This is the list of evidence you've collected. Now try switching to people instead with R. You'll find details about the victim in here. When you're done, just press B to go back. Alright, so we're 23. That Eugen guy is 42. Aochi is 51. And John H. Wilson is the victim, 47. It's quite a dapper fellow. So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. He's so stoic. Now, you better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Find the victim in the people section of the court record and then press X to present. Can do. I should have chosen me. I'm the victim, Ryonosuke. Everyone's bullying me. The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university. Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to Yume University 3 years ago. That is correct. Indeed. Which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire. The British? Am I gonna get cancelled for that? Is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation. And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilt on our soil. You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial Yume University, are you not? Hey, Matt. Well, that's kind of cool. Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides your education? Have you no honor? What does your bloodline know of honor, you prick? I told him. Ugh. But I didn't do it. This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter. Guilty! Case closed. Roll credits. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers. And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime. So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiar... wrong character. So that's why these... Next. Yeah, Matt, shut up. You know what? This episode's over. I'm done. You expect me to do voices on the fly? All I can do is change my inflections.
You're just doing the same voice and it's like, okay, what do you mean?
It's more about the inflections. Hey, Squeakies. I know.
You're making it sound like they're all split personalities instead of the judge's head, and they're not actually.
They are.
They don't actually exist outside of the capacity.
This is why I like recording when no one's around. Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman. Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. So? But nationalities and treaties don't make any difference for me here. Hey, I was doing a different voice for the scumbag prosecutor, though. Sorry, I'm not a freaking professional voice. It's also hard to do voices sitting down. That's why they all stand up. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. I was the one who pulled the trigger. Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in the English class tomorrow then, partner. And then I pulled out the handgun and shot the professor. The British Empire. Wow, it's incredible to think. Wait. Hold it. I remember seeing something. A detail not originally shown. I've seen that man at university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still, I should go and say hello. Don't do. See, this is why I don't bother with anyone. Because look, he goes and says hello, and now he's being accused of murder. Right, Matt? So I went over to, to the professor's table and introduced myself like an anime protagonist. That's when it all went to hell. And that's gonna be it for today. That's right, I'm stopping it right here. Well, I figured 30 minutes is good enough, so it's whatever. Once again, this is Rommie Lee. And if you like what you see, feel free to like and subscribe. And hopefully, you know, this is something different from my channel. We have a lot of fun. Yes. Well, guess I'll see you all around. What time is it? 12:30. Still got a little bit of time. Well, see you all in the next one. 10 minutes. Well, you can go. I'm gonna keep recording. What? Why would you do this, Robbie?